Hey, what's up, everybody? I hope you can all hear me okay. It's not too windy, so hopefully I'm not going to get a bunch of fuzz in the microphone because I don't have a fuzzy for my microphone. Anyhow, I'm Arjun, in case you don't know me, and I wanted to make a little video today sharing some pretty good news. Some really good news, actually, about something that I've been working on for a very long time and working towards for a very long time. It's a dream and a vision that I think a lot of people share, and more these days of getting back to the land and taking control of our own food systems and starting homesteads and getting out of the rat race and escaping from the matrix, right? So I've been working at this for years and years and years, and it is with great joy and excitement and gratitude for all of those who've helped me get here that I announced that we have signed a 10-year lease for a 4-acre farm in Georgina, Ontario, and I'm going to be launching a permaculture farming co-op. So there's a whole bunch of information here, and I'm going to try to get it all out. Honestly, I've been up all night. I tried to go to bed this morning, and I was so excited, and so many thoughts are going around in my head that I just couldn't get to sleep. I couldn't go to sleep, and I'm just full of energy. So I'm still a little bit loopy. But in a nutshell, this is also an opportunity for people to join. So what I've done is I've designed a hybrid model where the main lease for the property is under my corporation's name. So there's a corporation that's incorporated, and we're going to be syndicating up to 8% of that business at $5,000 a share. So anybody who's interested in owning a part of this farm, that's an option, and that's totally independent of any kind of requirements of work or anything like that. It could be an entirely passive investment, although people who are interested in doing that could also come and take part and work on the farm and help us that way. And obviously, anybody who's involved in the project as an investor is going to get free food out of the equation. Now, that's the side note. The main project that we're bringing people into to really get their hands in the dirt is the farming co-op. And so the way that that's going to look in a nutshell, and it's going to shift and change as people come on board, because a co-op is really a community effort. It's not just my brainchild. That's something that all of the members of the co-op, the co-owners, are going to envision it together. So the way that this is going to be set up is that the farming co-op is going to do a sublease from my corporation, so that allows us to assure that the corporation and the corporation has a lot of strengths. So that model has a lot of strengths, but it also has its weaknesses. The same thing with co-ops. A co-op is a wonderful model, but it also has its strengths and weaknesses too. And so the way that I've envisioned this hybrid model is that we can lean on the strengths and weaknesses of both of those structures and fit them together in a way that that fills some of the gaps, right? So the corporation is going to lease the land to the farming co-op. Farming co-op is going to be structured in a multi-membership model. So there's going to be up to 5 stakeholder positions. Now, those stakeholder positions are probably, we still haven't figured out the exact numbers, but we're looking at a one-time investment of somewhere between $3,000 and $5,000, and I'd love feedback from people too. This is because it's a co-op. It's about creating it together. So I want to make it accessible to people, but also all of the investment that the co-op brings together is going to be the working capital that the co-op has, right? So we're thinking somewhere between $3,000 to $5,000 for the stakeholder positions, and after that, it's an annual membership of $1,000. Now, those positions, we're looking for people that are ultra committed to farming and homesteading and going back to the land, do-it-yourself, preparedness type people, and people who are really focused on organic small farming practices, permaculture practices. We're not using chemicals or pesticides or anything like that. Everything's going to be natural on our farm. Now, we're probably not going to be able to get certified organic because that's a lot to go through, and there's also some fields around our location, so we can't guarantee that nothing's going to spray over from somewhere else. It's a lot to go through to get a certified organic. However, I aim to use a lot of certified organic seeds and heirloom seeds, and definitely non-GMO seeds and plants on our farm, right? So, but we're going to be focusing on organic permaculture practices. So people who are into that kind of stuff are the right kind of people. People maybe who've got some experience entrepreneuring, got some experience farming, or really just know that that's what they want to do and they've been working towards it, but maybe didn't know exactly how they were going to make it happen, right? And we are in the Lake Simcoe region, so being local or relatively local, somewhere in the GTA or slightly more northern Ontario would be an asset, right? So the stakeholders are going to take on more permanent roles in the co-op, and they are going to be doing more of the administrative work. They'll act sort of like the board of directors, the planning committee. They will handle treasury and marketing and legal matters, things like that, right? So these are sort of the managerial positions. And then we're going to have up to 15. We could go as high as 20, but right now in my mind, I'm envisioning it up to 15 worker owners. So those positions, we're thinking buy-in somewhere around $2,000 to $3,000 one time, and then a annual membership of $1,000, just like the other position. So those are going to be the owners of the co-op. Those positions are they're really the people inside of the co-op who own it. However, we're also going to be opening up positions for external producers, so other farmers, bakers, butchers, fishers, fishermen, craftspeople, apiaries, if people have honey, whatever it is, anything that would fit inside of a farmer's market could be adapted into that model. And I'm still not sure on the pricing, but we're thinking somewhere between between $150 and $250 per month, with some sort of a profit share split between the corporation and the co-op from those external producers. And we will sell their products on our shelves. We'll help them with marketing. We'll help take them out to other satellite locations and markets that we're going to be involved in, and help them really get some traction and sell a lot more of their merchandise. And then finally, there's going to be a customer membership. I'm not sure how many of those we'll be able to manage, but probably somewhere between 30 and 50, depends upon production, and that'll scale up over time. So we're thinking probably I keep saying we. Most of these thoughts are in my head right now, but it's going to be we. So give me your feedback. Somewhere like $100 for customer memberships, and they are going to receive probably one decent-sized food box a month, and discounted pricing on all of our produce, probably from the co-op and the corporation, because the corporation is going to be producing food products as well too. So we'll probably give co-op members a discount across the board, and then also discount on events that we're hosting at the farm. And that's another thing that we're going to be getting into, is we're going to be hosting health and wellness retreats. We're going to be hosting probably a permaculture training program, and various other educational events, probably an accelerated program for holistic entrepreneurs, something like that, right? Things like that. And we're going to be welcoming other creators to come and join us on the farm and host all kinds of things there, right? So, there's a couple more things to say. Okay, so this is the really, really, really big news, is that the corporation has been pre-approved for a $500,000 loan. We just need to jump through some hoops and, cross some T's and dot some I's. But the corporation's been approved for for pretty extensive capitalization. And the really cool thing, that's not even the cool part. The cool part is that the team that I had put that together for me can duplicate that process for almost any Canadian business. This is only for Canadians. I'm pretty sure it's Canada-wide. Yeah, it is 100%, because they asked me if I wanted to make the company Canadian or Ontario. So it fits across the entire country. We can help entrepreneurs get funding, get corporate funding at 3 different tiers. I think the first tier is $500,000, the second tier is $1 million, and the third tier is $2 million. And the really cool thing is that is independent of your personal credit score. So if your credit sucks, like mine did, it doesn't matter. We can still help people get set up. So that's going to be an accelerated program that we run through the co-op and through the farm. when we can bring people in, give them some education, give them some consultation and support, and help them get their own projects funded. And this spot right here is just the launch pad. So if you've been listening to me or you've known me for years, I've been talking about this endlessly. It's all I can talk about. I talk about it every single day, maybe not online, but I'm obsessed with helping transform the world, helping people achieve those dreams of unplugging from the system and acquiring land and building homesteads and healing centers and yoga ashrams and food forests, yada, 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 right? That's my mission on planet Earth. It's why God put me here. And now I have achieved the first really major milestone in that mission. And let me tell you, it's been a really, really bumpy ride. I almost ate the dirt a couple of times. Like I barely made it. But here I am, I'm alive and I'm undead, and we've hit this amazing milestone and landmark. And so I'm out here sharing this video and this information with you. Feel free to spread it far and wide. Share it with anybody who may be interested. And we're really looking forward to sharing this incredible journey with you. So thanks everybody for tuning in. If you have any questions, go ahead and shoot me a direct message, and let's make some magic together. Let's help heal the planet and end oppression and slavery, tax slavery, right? Slavery never went away. It just changed. We're all slaves to a system that's collapsing. It doesn't work anymore, We're being overtaxed faster than we can increase our income, or, and our governments are falling apart. It's just the world's a mess, right? And this is, personally, I've always felt like this was the solution, is to achieve decentralized command and control, decentralization, so that communities can have more autonomy and less overarching control from governments that just don't care about us, right? The politicians, most of them couldn't give a crap about us, and there's lots and lots of corruption and chaos in the world these days. And one thing that I think is a surefire solution, whatever happens, is for people to create this kind of autonomy and to have a grassroots revival where communities start taking care of themselves and taking their own destinies into their hands again. So thanks everybody. Arjun over and out, and go ahead and send me a message or share this video with someone that you think might be interested. And again, our farm is up in Lake Simcoe region in Ontario. Take care. Have a great day.